Good evening. I hope I find you well. Cold enough day here. Sun shining, but it's still cold, 3 degrees. Not what you call warm for this time of the year, but however, we're approaching November and it's the winter sort of thing. So we'll start off with our usual hymns that I sing. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come, thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of their footsteps, and when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. That's lovely. That's my favourite one. I sing it an awful lot. Now, as I kneel before you, as I bow my head in prayer, take this day, make it yours, and fill me with your love. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. All I have I give you, every dream and wish are yours. Mother of Christ, Mother of mine, present them to my Lord. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace. Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu. Now, there we are. Up you go, blessed mother. Keep an eye on things, if you please. Now, let's talk. So, how are you today on this cold enough day here in Allcastle and probably all around the country? Maybe even colder at the seaside. It's the fresh air in the seaside is supposed to be good for you, endorphins or something. So, anyways, I collected my friend Parry this morning. Little after 9:30, say 20 to 10, we'd be out at Bandacree doing an art class, or an art course, and painted a robin. I'll show it to you tomorrow, please God. But anyway, it was the last day, and we left after we had our tea. We had more or less finished. We kind of finished it a bit, and the teacher, she very nice lady, Samantha, I think she said her name was, and she photographed mine and my friends. We left after had our tea because it's 3 hours and it's too much for us. I was telling her an hour and a half, 2 hours would be the most, and then allowing for a cup of tea even in between that. And that's enough, like you can get a picture done in that time. So, and it was cold, but in the classroom the heating was on, like so you wouldn't be too bad. And I put on my garments for that particular job because you can get paint on yourself. And there's one that I did of my mother and father on their married day. So I think I captured it, and I'd go and kind of do it without going into too much details. Get the of the card, get the print, do the drawing, and then fill it in according to the way mixing paints and that. And I think I got the overall picture of my mother and father when they got married all those years ago in 1936. And I kind of signed it at the bottom. So I'll get it framed, please God, in due course. And I have a few other ones as well. I showed them to you as time, when we're doing Let's Talk. So I see I got a lot of leaflets in the door. It was out a fair bit, and maybe the calls, there was leaflets. The only one I'll be voting for in Meath West is Peadar Tóibín, and any pro-life candidate that I can see is there. Because the others have been in power, Fianna Fáil, Fine Gael, Labour. Well, Labour is a shadow of a former self, but they supported the sort of agenda that the others had. And Sinn Féin is not much different in some ways. They're for abortion and all this kind of stuff, so you can't vote for them. We want pro-life people that respect life from conception to natural death. If we were treated like that, we mightn't be here to tell the story. Wasn't a factor in our time. It's only if a mother's life was in danger that would be permitted, and it wouldn't be an imaginary, it'd be real danger. And in that case, the mother's life would be protected and fair, which is only correct. After all, she might have some other children, and she's a mother, and a mother is a great gift in the home. And that when you come home from school, you can tell her something that's after happening. You meet all sorts of problems as you go through life. One time you start school, up to that it's all fun and frolics. But when you go to school, you're meeting different breed, and you have to stand up on your own 2 feet, and generally speaking, otherwise you'll be bullied, and that's one thing you don't want. It can affect people badly if they're not able to cope with it. But I was able to cope with it and deal with it. So I don't recall having a problem in that area, thank God. Teachers could leave a bit to be desired because you'd hold out your hand in my time. Discipline was sort of rampant. If you didn't know the answer to a question, you were liable to get slapped. And you might be only after being telling it once, and it took your time. I was smart enough in school, but they'd want to have had a more kinder approach in my time. Now it's the children are ruling the roost, and that's not good either. There's always a happy medium, isn't there? You need a certain amount of discipline, but not harsh like what we had to encounter. And there was no need for it. It was a form of cruelty. But that was then. I have no hard feelings about it. That was life as we experienced it. And then when we went to boarding school, we had good teachers and we had ones that were not so good. They had a crew streaking them, even if they were priests or something like that, So they have their handicaps as well. Some are excellent, and same in the lay situation. So we have to take what comes, haven't we? But I never could learn from people that had this antagonistic type of attitude. But the people that had a right attitude and were able to impart what they knew, did very well in like of English, Latin, and French, because the priest that taught that was great. He had vision and he knew how to do it, and he was a blessing. There was others like him. There wasn't. He was the exception. So there we are, and hope you enjoy the rest of your day. But I'll be doing the evening prayer to our Blessed Mother after this. Bye now.